You've been fed lies your entire life. And if you actually want the success that you say you do, you need to confront these lies and to replace them with actual truths so you can achieve the goals that you set for yourself. So I have 4 harsh truths that I had to learn the hard way, that no one taught me. I had to figure out on my own. But hopefully if I can show them to you, you can replace those lies with these truths and start hitting your goals faster and get to 10K a month faster and actually achieve the success that you want. So the first harsh truth is everyone goes to college and they do these things that your parents, that your teachers tell you to, and they say, oh, just get a degree and you'll be fine. You'll have a stable job. You have a safe job. Just do this, do X, do Y, do Z, and you'll have safety. In the real world, no one cares about degrees, actually. And you're probably thinking this is not true, like people hire based on degrees, but no. No one cares about your degree. They care about one thing, and that one thing is results, period. All real people in the real world care about is results. Can you get them results? When you go to your gym trainer, you don't care if they have a degree. If they're 400 pounds, are you going to hire them? No, because you know that they cannot get you results. Just like if you go to a business and you're saying, oh, they're not going to hire me because I don't have a degree. If you go up to the person and say, hey, if I can increase the entire sales of this business by this % in 1 month of working for free, will you hire me? They will say yes. Or if you go to a sales manager and say, hey, look, I don't have a college degree, but I guarantee I will be your top salesman in 30 days, and I will do it for free if you hire me afterwards. They're going to take you up on that. So you don't need a degree to get any job you want. You don't. You might need it to be like a doctor or something where you're like, it's standardized and the government's controlling it. But anything else, people only care about results. And the quicker that you can understand that that's all that people care about, the more you start to actually be able to give them results and to actually make impact in the world. When you stop believing all these lies about how, oh, it's all about, your certifications and all this garbage, all people care about is results. And I had to learn this the hard way. The second point, the harsh truth, ties right into this. And it all boils down to not taking responsibility over your life and your actions. But this harsh truth is believing that some entity, some government body, something, some person is coming to save you. The reality is they're not. The government is not coming to save you. The government does not care about you. It's up to you to do what has to be done for yourself and your family. So all these people on TV and stuff, you see these government politicians saying, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do this. And you're sitting at home cheering it on like a football game. All the while, you could be helping other people. You could be putting food on your family's table. This government is not coming to save you. At the end of the day, they do not care about you. And if you want proof about this, I want you to go look at the politicians who sold all of their stocks before the COVID crash. Did they tell you to do that? No. Did they care that they were dumping their stocks on you? No. It's just factual proof. You can go look it up. So if you don't believe this is true, then just do the research, guys. But they dumped all their stocks, made millions, and then bought at the bottom when everybody sold and everyone lost all their money in the COVID crash. The government's not coming to save you. The only person who's going to save you eternally is Jesus by following the Bible, right? The Word of God. But as far as like in this world, there's no government, there's no person that's coming to save you and make you money and to provide for your family. It's not going to happen. The next truth, this one that I'm still learning every single day, and it's hard. It gets harder. The more success you have, the harder this truth gets to realize. And in reality, it is that if you want to be in the top 1% of people in whatever it is, that means that you're not going to be like 99%, and you can't do the things like 99%. Now, you've heard this before, but where this gets hard is think about friends. Think about all your friends you have to pretty much give up along the way because they're just not on the same path as you. Think about family members who just don't understand what you're trying to do. Guys, if you want to be like the top 1 or top 0.01%, it's a lonely path. People don't understand you. People think you're crazy until you actually make it. And then when they make it, they just want stuff from you. It's lonely. But if you want this, if you want the 1% results, you can't live a life like the 99%. You can't sit here and still party on the weekends and still do all these things and still wake up late and sit on TikTok. You can't live that life. And you have to make a choice. Like, do you want to live a comfortable 99% life and be liked by most people and to have a lot of friends who you associate with? Or do you want to take the 1% path? It's up to you. And there's no like right answer here. I'm just saying that you need to confront this harsh truth. Otherwise, you're going to be left with a lot of like question marks in your head, wondering why you're losing friends and wondering why all these things is happening. It's because you just can't live a 99% life if you want to be in the 1%. And the last truth is really a warning to future entrepreneurs. This can really take a lot out of you, because entrepreneurship is a way of life. It's the way of problem solving the problems in your life, always getting better, always iterating. And if you get stuck in that mindset, it can be very dangerous. For the past few months, I've actually ended up in the ER 3 times for panic attacks, panic disorders. And this is what happens when you get so far into this that you lose sight of things that are very important, like rest and mental clarity and giving yourself a break. And I know we don't want to push hard, and like I just came off a stint of doing 13, 14-hour days for like 2 months, and this is why I ended up in this state. But I want to warn you, most of you right now are not in a state where you're doing 12 hours of work. But you will. If you keep going, you will get to this point where you can push yourself farther than you ever thought possible. But I just want to warn you, if you find yourself in a very bad state mentally, don't do like I did, where you just keep pushing and keep going until you literally end up in the hospital. Just say, all right, I need to take a step back. I need to just focus. How can I do 8 hours of work or 4 hours of work and get the same stuff done? How do I take care of my mental health, take care of my mind? Yeah, hopefully these truths helps you guys, and see you tomorrow.